Okay, here we are for flow number 2. We just need a towel, kind of rolled as thick as you can, a yoga block, and 1 or 2 small dumbbells, potentially even some light books or something, if you'd like to use weight for one of these exercises. So we're going to start again with breathing. We're actually going to start in a side plank from our knee. So the forearm is going to be down, the knee is going to be down. We need this wall behind us here. And what we're going to do is come up into our side plank, knees down, elbow or forearms down, and keeping those ribs stacked. I'm going to put that foot behind me, up on the wall. I'm going to inhale, pull those ribs down. Exhale, drag the heel back. Inhale. Pull the ribs down. Exhale, drag the heel back. Moving that hip slightly back. Inhale. Pull the ribs down. Exhale, drag. Inhale. Pulling those ribs down. Exhale, drag. Last one, inhale. Pulling those ribs down, exhale, drag. We're going to do that on the other side as well. So, forearm down, stacked, elbow is stacked under the shoulder. Get that knee stacked under the hip. Get that back foot up on the wall. Knees at 90 degrees, so breathe in, bring the ribs down. Breathe out, pull, dragging that foot back. The sensation of dragging, not actually moving, to bring that hip back and the other hip forward. So inhale, ribs down. Exhale, drag. Inhale, ribs down. Exhale, drag. Inhale, ribs down. Exhale, drag. One more. Inhale, ribs down. Exhale, drag. Okay. Next, we're going to move to a bear position, putting the block under one hip. So we're in this tabletop. Wrists are under shoulders. Knees are under hips. Block goes under one knee. We're going to inhale. Exhale. Back and down. Inhale. Exhale. We want to keep those ribs stacked over the hips. Inhale. Exhale. So we're getting a nice expansion through this side body. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to switch the block to the other side. Inhale, keep those ribs down. Exhale, push back and expand into the back of the hip. Inhale, feel that side body expand. Exhale, come up. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. The hips back. Okay, and then the last part of our intro here is going to be a thoracic rotation called an open book. we're gonna get into a 90-90 lunge position, close to the wall. We're gonna put that shoulder that's closest to the wall on the wall, knee that's furthest, or leg that's furthest is up in that 90-90 position. We're gonna start here. We're gonna open towards the wall behind us, come back, big inhale, open, rotate, come back, open, exhale, come back, big inhale as we open, exhale, come back, one more, good. Same thing on the other side. So the knee closest to the wall is down, 90-90 lunge, knees at 90, hips at 90. Shoulder closest is on the wall. We're going to inhale, open, exhale, come back, inhale, open, exhale, come back, inhale, open, exhale, come back, inhale and open, exhale, come back, inhale, open, exhale, come back. Okay, we're gonna move to the more strength-based portion. This first one is a little bit of balance and stability for the hip. This can be done standing on a block or just standing on the floor. I'll demonstrate on the block. Okay, so I'm going to bend the knee, keep those hips level, put all my weight on this standing leg. I'm going to reach forward, tap, out to the side, tap, to the back, tap, coming back to center, keeping those hips level the whole time. Out, tap, side, tap, back, tap. We're gonna do 3 more. Front, side, back, keeping that weight on the standing leg. So this side is really working here. 1 more, front, out to the side, back to center. We're going to switch to the other side. So standing on that leg, bring those hips, bend the knee, bring those hips down, keep them level. Out to the front, tap, side, tap, back. We're going to do 5. Keeping all that weight on the standing leg. This toe is just floating and tapping. Good. 2 more. Front, side, back, front, side, back. Excellent. Okay, the next exercise we can use our weights for. We're going to do IYTs. So we can use weights, or these can be done unweighted. We're going to get into a hinged position. If this creates a lot of strain on the back, move up against the wall and rest the hips or the butt on the back, on the wall. And then in this about 45-degree hinge here, okay, we're going to reach straight out in front, I. Then we're going to do a Y, like YMCA, and then out to the sides, T, squeezing the shoulder blades together in the front. All the while, we're trying not to flare the ribs, and we're trying not to round the shoulders. Y, T, let's do it 2 more times. I, Y, T, again, I, Y, T, last one, I, T. Okay, and then the final exercise here is a bit of a hinge. We can keep the weights, we can do this unweighted, okay? We're going to step into a wide stance, a triangle stance, slight bend in one knee, shifting the weight to one side, and then we're just gonna reach back and down, bring the weight straight down, shoulders stay stacked over the hips here, and then come back up. So the goal here is really to feel a stretch in the sacrum on the side of the leg that's bent. So again here, slight bend, reach back. So we're going straight down with the weights, hips go straight back, keeping those ribs stacked over the hips, keeping those shoulders stacked over the ribs, keeping that spine neutral. One more. Good. Shift the weight to the other side, slight bend in that knee, still in our triangle stance. Reach the weight straight down. Hinge, pull the hips back up. Straight down, up, straight down, up. Really feeling the expansion in the back and the sacrum of the working leg. 5, 6. Excellent. Okay, we have the option to repeat this circuit again, starting with the toe taps. If one round is enough, go ahead and skip to the end. So again, slight bend in the knee, all the weight is on that standing leg, keeping those hips level, front, side, back, just floating that toe, lightly tapping the ground. This is 2, 3, let's go out front, center, side, center, back, last one, front, side, back. Switch to the other side. All the weight on the standing leg, slight bend in the knee, keeping those hips level, front, side, back, front, side, back, front, side, back. 3, this is 4, sorry. Last one, front, side, back. We'll move next to the IYTs. If you'd like to try this without the wall, again, we'll get into our 45-degree hinge, keeping those ribs stacked over the hips so it's not too straight back. Nice neutral spine. I, Y, T. Try not to flare those ribs. Y, T. Good, again. I, Y, T, I, Y, back to center, T, last one, I, Y, T. Okay, shake that. Again, these can be done with weight. It can also be done unweighted. If you'd like to hold something in your hands, you can hold the block. So we're going to get into our wide triangle stance. Holding that weight down in front of us. Slight bend in the knee on one side. And then we're gonna reach the hips back as we reach the weight straight down into that hinge, pulling back up with the back of that working leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, last one, 6, switch over to the other side, bend the other knee, 1, bring those hips back up to neutral, reach back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. So we're going to finish with a little bit of thoracic expansion breathing. We're going to need our towel and our yoga block. We're going to set the towel down on the floor, and we're going to lay our ribs over the towel here on the side. So just under the armpit, okay? We're gonna put that yoga block down to support our head. The arm comes through. Let's keep those knees bent at about 90 degrees. Okay, and we're gonna reach this hand down and across. And you're gonna feel some expansion through these ribs. So, big inhale, keep those ribs down. Exhale. Big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to go ahead and switch to the other side. So that towel goes under the rib cage, just below the armpit. Arm reaches out, head rests on the block, knees are at 90 degrees, feet are stacked. Reach this arm down and forward across the body, and then big inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Final inhale. Final exhale. If you wish to do any additional breathing or stretching, now's the time. Otherwise,